Hello and welcome back to Heart of the Hole. Today we'll be previewing the weekend's match against Queen's Park Rangers. As it currently stands, Villa are in 6th place on 26 points, just in the playoff positions. But in 7th and 8th place we've got Derby County and Ipswich Town, who are both 1 and 2 points behind us respectively, both with a game in hand, so it's a must-win for Aston Villa on the weekend. Whilst QPR languish in the bottom half of the Championship in 15th place on 21 points, the R's will be looking for a much-needed win which will help them propel them up the table and get them within reaching distance of the playoffs, as they are only 5 points behind us as it stands. Last season, Jonathan Kodjia bailed us out of jail not only once, but twice, scoring against QPR in 2 1-0 wins both home and away. At Villa Park, he scored within the first 5 minutes, which is very unusual for Aston Villa to be scoring early on in a game. And that was a game that we ended up sitting on the 1-0 win. But I do feel like this fixture against QPR, we're going to have to go for them early, as we saw last time at home. Scoring within the first 5 minutes, QPR were in absolute shambles, and I think probably that was the best first 10 minutes I've seen Aston Villa play for ages now. And it's a shame that we eventually ended up sitting on the 1-0 win, because I reckon that could have been a game within the first 10 or 15 minutes we could have easily been 3-0 up. Leandro Bacuna played well in that fixture, obviously a part of Reading's team now, but QPR really are there for the taking this weekend, I believe. Although QPR got thrashed 4-0 away from home against Nottingham Forest, in their previous 2 fixtures they beat high-flying Sheffield United and also league leaders Wolves. So they have been in decent form. If the table has anything to say about it, then we should comfortably be beating them. With a 5-point gap, this will help us extend the gap between the two of us and also help us try to cement our playoff place position. But a win really will help out QPR in their rise up the table. In terms of ones to watch for QPR, Idrissa Silla, who is their top goal scorer this season with 4 goals, is going to be a big threat, especially as John Terry's out injured obviously. Chris Samba is more than likely going to step up to the plate and fill his boots. Whether he's as good as John Terry has been this season, I highly doubt it, but as long as he doesn't get caught out with Idrissa Silla's pace, he's got to be very smart about how he defends. I know defenders say when they get hold of the first yard of pace is in their head. We'll need the first 100 yards to be in Chris Samber's head with how slow he is, despite obviously him scoring against Sheffield Wednesday before the international break. I'm hoping that he'll perform very well alongside James Chester. It'll be nice to see them two form a bit of a partnership while John Terry's obviously injured, because so far this season we kept 7 clean sheets. And that's a record that we want to keep. We want to keep getting more clean sheets, obviously. In terms of Aston Villa wants to watch, Callum O'Hare and Jack Grealish, who both travelled with the squad, two very talented individuals. I'd like to see Callum O'Hare start for Villa after having a very good international break, setting up a goal and also setting up Chris Samber's goal against Sheffield Wednesday before the international break. I think it's about time Bruce rewards him with a start. You know, he's done it off the bench, he's done it internationally now. It's about time he starts for Aston Villa, and I'd like to see Jack Grealish also come on with about 20 minutes to go, because he's the kind of player that when you've got tired legs with his quick feet, players are really going to struggle to stop Grealish, and I think he'll make a big impact in the latter stages of the game. And finally, if you did enjoy this video, a like would be very much appreciated, and also comment below your thoughts on what the score is going to be. Away from home is always going to be tough, so we'd like to know your predictions. Safe travels if you're going down to the game tomorrow. Hopefully we'll come back with all 3 points. And finally, down below in the link there will be a full preview from one of our bloggers. It's a fantastic preview. I encourage you to go and check it out. It's a lot more in-depth and thorough than this. So please like, subscribe and help the video.